Good morning, it's Super Bowl Sunday, February 12th, 2023. I'm Rock Daniels. Welcome to a new edition of Lexington Water Cooler News. So in weather today, the high is going to be 54, while the low is going to be 31. The sun's going to rise at 7:31 this morning and set at 6:13 p.m. The Kentucky Wildcats suffered a 75-68 loss to the Georgia Bulldogs yesterday. Head coach John Calipari met with the media to discuss the defeat, which he attributed to critical defensive breakdowns and a lack of will to win. UK was without two key players due to injury, and Calipari admitted that the bench energy was a concern. He emphasized the importance of winning games moving forward and said that the team has a schedule to get back on track. The next game is against Mississippi State, but Calipari does not know if the team's going to be healthy. John Calipari and Kentucky, they're in a decline after nearly 14 seasons of coaching and a current underperformance with a record of 15-8. Calipari is low on energy and out of ideas and is unable to do the job with the same innovation and vigor as before. So both parties are welded together, obviously, by this lifetime contract that Mitch Barnhart had him sign. But change would be beneficial. College basketball has changed. Calipari has made questionable coaching decisions, and its offensive system is clunky. The same slogans and products, they've worn thin, and Calipari's philosophy of the game being talent-driven is not working. Calipari's best years are likely behind him. It's unlikely anyone will bail him out of this situation, though, so unless some other school comes a-knocking, looks like Cal's going to be here indefinitely because it would cost UK north of $40 million to get rid of him right now. In other news, Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky is against Senator Rick Scott of Florida's proposal to sunset federal legislation, including Social Security, every 5 years. McConnell calls it a bad idea and not the sentiment of the Republican Party. However, President Biden claimed otherwise in his State of the Union address that some Republicans support cutting Medicare and Social Security. McConnell has referred to such programs as entitlements, but does not support cutting them completely. Senator Scott's Rescue America plan has received criticism from McConnell and the Speaker of the House. Scott defended his proposal by stating it is aimed at dealing with all the new laws passed by Congress and denies wanting to cut Social Security. So, 33 governors, including our governor, Kentucky's Andy Beshear, have been permanently banned from Russia, along with 77 state and federal officials by the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This ban is for supporting Ukraine in the ongoing war with Russia. Beshear is the latest addition to a long bipartisan list of U.S. officials banned from Russia. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and President Joe Biden were also banned previously. So a fire at a Lexington building in downtown resulted in the death of a woman. 4 adults and 2 children were also rescued without injury. Now, it appears that the fire was started by a person without housing who was attempting to get warm by setting a fire in the stairwell. The fire was well contained to the stairwell, allowing all residents to continue staying in the building. This is a tragic situation that shines another light on the issue of homelessness in Lexington and its effects. So the Kentucky General Assembly has introduced a bill to regulate the sale of dogs, cats, and rabbits, setting guidelines for pet shops, breeders, brokers, and public spaces. Retail pet shops are banned from selling these animals and from collaborating with entities affiliated with breeders or brokers. The bill requires pet shops to keep records of animal sources and imposes fines for violations, with retail shop owners facing $500 penalties for each animal offered for sale in violation of the bill. The bill aims to protect animal welfare by ensuring that animals are treated humanely and ethically. So the Lexington's Mayor Linda Gordon's Commission on Racial Justice and Equality in the task to implementing recommendations to address systemic racism and promote healing in this city. So the commission was formed in 2020, followed by the death of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. The recent fatal beating of Tyree Nichols by Memphis police officers serves as a reminder of the need for this action. One of the recommendations is for all sworn officers to wear body cameras to prevent similar incidents from happening in Lexington. The goal is to proactively reform and prevent racial injustice. So the number 10 Kentucky gymnastics team won its 3rd consecutive match, defeating Eastern Michigan 197-193. The Wildcats were led by senior Rhea Worley and had a high score of 39 and earned her 17th career title. Kentucky's strong performance in the vault, uneven bars, and balance beam helped secure the win. The team will next play at home against Arkansas on February 17th. So let's get out there and support this hard-working team. Super Bowl 57 will feature two top seeds in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Patrick Mahomes is fresh off his second NFL MVP win and is looking to snap a 9-game losing streak by league MVPs in the Super Bowl. The Eagles are looking to win their second Super Bowl in 6 years, and a different quarterback and a different head coach are with them. The game will feature two teams with different constructions, the Chiefs having a number of key contributors from their 2019 Super Bowl team, while the Eagles have only 7 players from their 2017 Super Bowl team. The game will feature all-pro quarterbacks, Mahomes and Hurts, as well as the highest scoring offense in each conference. Well, that does it today for Lexington Water Cooler News. Join me again tomorrow for the latest news, weather, and sports right here in Central Kentucky, free of charge, sponsored by me, Rock Daniels Construction Company. So I hope you guys have a